Hey everybody, so today we're going to be talking about how to automate common email inquiries that come in. So let's say you're getting pretty common questions coming in like, how do I change my password? How do I do this? How do I do that? And these are pretty much the same answer every single time. Now this is going to be the best for you. So I've made a little flow chart here. So essentially, let's just say, for example, using Gmail or Outlook. So you're going to have incoming emails. These are going to be pretty common email inquiries that we can read and process. That will go to make.com. You can use Zapier, but I use make.com because it's a lot more economically easier to use. We're going to connect to OpenAI for AI processing, and then we're going to have some automated replies as well. So yeah, as I mentioned, this is going to be best for more common email inquiries. Okay, I made a little example here. So for example, someone asks, hey, how do I reset my password on your website? I'm having difficulty. Now we're going to use this as the example here, and we're going to just set up the workflow in make.com so this gets automatically replied to with the answer. Okay, so first step, we have to go to make.com. So as you see here, this is free to use. So feel free to make an account. I'm not affiliated, so just make an account, it's free. I'll just quickly log in. Use the old Google account. Okay, once you're in, go to your scenarios. Okay, and then create a new scenario. I have a bunch here from my previous works for my clients, but add a scenario, and then let's just name this something simple. Automate email inquiries, okay? Okay, once you've created your scenario, you have to add your little apps, okay? Now, if you're using Gmail, obviously just search Gmail. I can't spell today. Just do Gmail, and we're gonna do, where is it? Search for email. But if you're using Outlook or something else, obviously we're just gonna use Outlook. Search up Outlook and do the same thing. It's not watch emails, okay? You have to pretty much read the recent like 500 emails. Sorry, second one. Searches for emails. Okay, I don't use Outlook that much. Search emails. So for this example, since my thing is Gmail, my scenario is Gmail, we just use Gmail. Search, sorry, where is it? Search for emails, okay? And the important thing here is when you are on make.com the first time, you're not gonna have any connections that are built in or that are connected. So we just press add, and then it'll forward you to a link to sign up or to sign in with your Google account. So just do that. Name it whatever you want, this doesn't matter. So for this one, we're gonna use my work email for my business. And these, don't really worry about these too much. So leave the filter there. Inbox label, if some of them are going to specific labels, you might have tags there, just do that. In my case, I don't. And we're gonna put as 10. The limit here is 10. So for example, every single time this module is running, let's just say it runs every 15 minutes, it's gonna read the last 10 emails that have been sent in. We'll keep it simple for now. Okay, so then for example, let's run this module, see what it reads, because we're trying to find this. All right, boom, there we go for the first one. Bundle 1. How to reset my passwords and subject from the email address we got. We got 2, which is my email. We got a snippet, which is the text body right here, sorry, the full text body. So we're gonna use this one and obviously the rest of these. All right, there we have it. We have the information inside the little app there. The next thing we add is going to be OpenAI or ChatGPT. So again, same thing here. When you connect OpenAI, you have to make an account with them. This is going to be so you can connect it through the backend, so you can use the API. So I'll show you how to do that as well. So let's just quickly do this one and press generate a completion. This is the best one. Here, for example, so I have a couple of them here. So when you press add, there's going to be an API key, okay? So let's just go to the online help there. That's not the right one. Let's go OpenAI. Search OpenAI Playground on Google. And this should give you the page required. So there we go. Search OpenAI Google, OpenAI Playground on Google. And then just log in. So for example, let me log in quickly. In your case, you'll just press sign up. I'll connect with my Google account. Okay, I don't know what's happening here. So, when you're in your dashboard, go to API keys, create a new key, and then it's going to, and then when you press create a key, it will give you a secret key here. This is hidden, and then just chuck it into the API key there. Pretty simple, right? Just do that. I think it's free to use for certain amount of credits. I'll have to double check, but just connect it. I think you should be able to do a couple of these in the free version. So yeah, so once that's done, create a completion. The model we just use the latest one here. To be honest, not too. If it's complex, use 5.2. If it's not complex and you want to save a bit of money, use Nano, most cost efficient one. Okay, add message. Just go to assistant. These don't matter too much. I mean, it does, but for our context, choose assistant. And this is going to be your prompt. So we're going to say, your job is to reply to common email inquiries. In this case, people will ask how to change their password on the website. The instructions are 1, go to the website. 2 is going to be, I'm just making this up right now. I don't really have a website where you change your password, so don't worry about this. But yeah, just put the prompt in this one. So go to the website, we'll say write a password. Doesn't have to be correct. Forget password button should come up. Enter email used for account. Reset password. Something like that, right? And the AI is now smart enough, even if it's not prompted correctly, it will still give a pretty good response based on what you've put in for the answer. Okay, leave the rest of these here, 2048, leave that. That's fine. All right, so after generate completion, what we're going to do, so that's essentially going to, now what we have is it's going to read the email. AI is going to read the email as well and create a response, and we have to send that back to the customer. So let's just run the module. Wait, stop. I forgot one thing. Okay. Now we have to tell the AI which email to read. So what we're going to do is in the prompt, we're going to tell it only if a customer is asking how to reset my password, then you create a response based on their input. And we have to put the inputs here as well. As you can see here, we have date, subject, from, to, CC, full text body. So your job is to reply to common email inquiries. In this case, people will ask how to change their password on the website. So leave that down there. Only use information from here. And if they are asking how to change their password, ignore the rest of the emails. Other emails that don't need this password reset. So their name is use first name only. Okay, that should be fine. Let's just quickly test it out. So save that one. Let's run it. Let's see what the AI is saying. It's taking quite a while. So you can click the little button here to see what it's doing actively. Okay, so the issue here is trying to read every single email, which we don't want it to do. Alright, let's just stop that there. What we'll do is we'll actually create a filter. Okay, so normally with businesses that I work with, they'll get common email inquiries that have either the same heading or they'll have the exact same type of information in the text body. Okay, so this is going to be, just name that filter for password reset. Because the AI here, for some reason, it's not actually filtering the emails down. Okay, this is searching for 10 emails, as you can see here. It's searching 10 emails, but we want it to only find the one email that it needs to respond to and take that into account, which is not doing. So instead of a filter here, it's a pretty simple fix. We just do filter for password reset, as I did before. And the condition is going to be, let's just do full text body contains case insensitive. We'll put, how do I reset my password? Okay, you can just put common words that they use in the emails, and then it'll filter it really, really well. So the more information you put here, the better. And put case insensitive, so they might have random capital, maybe have a caps lock on or something. So just put case insensitive and that should be fine. Now we should only find the one email. Okay, let's give it a crack. So we'll search the emails, we'll find 10, we'll filter it. Okay, now this should filter 9 of the other ones and only allow 1 to go through. So let's see. There we go. So as you can see, the filter worked. We press that, so it filtered 9 of them away because it didn't contain any of the information and only allowed 1. And the one that it did allow, if we go to choices, message, content, is to me, to Adnan. Sorry, having trouble resetting your password. Here's a quick step-by-step you can follow. Go to the website, write a password, forget the password should come up, enter the email used. If you still run into issues, reply to this email and I'll help you out further. Boom. That's perfect, okay? You can prompt it differently, so maybe you could write it in a different sort of style, or you can have a different format, include maybe your signature. You can include it there. All right. Now that's set up. Last step is pretty simple. We're going to send it back to the person. So Gmail, send an email, choose the account that you're using. This should be automatic for you. I have like multiple for my projects, so leave that one. Well, what did it say? Unable, update your connection required. Let's update this. I'm not sure what it's saying, telling me to do. Where are we here? Okay, needed one more permission. All right, perfect. So 2. Now this is where this little area comes in. If it's your first time seeing this, it's kind of confusing, but pretty simple. So Make.com's made it really simple for beginners. So the recipient email address, we'll just put from email, because it's only filtering one, so it's pretty simple. And then subject is going to be do the same one, same subject they use. We just put re in the beginning. And then we have body contents. That will be the ChatGPT result. So we go choices, message, and then where was it? It was content. Hi, now sorry, having trouble, blah, 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 content. Okay. Image, no, date, blah, blah, blah. So there, obviously signature content, you can put it here as well. I'll put it there, even here, it's even simpler. Attachments, maybe you have some sort of, I don't know, event that they want to go to. They click a link or something, so include that. That should be it from our end. Now, if we save that one and we run it, this should send an email back to the customer. Okay, there we go. Now if I check this, sent, and there we are. Hi Nan, here are the steps to reset your password. Go to the website, write a password, enter the email used, reset password. Best regards, support team. Amazing. That's perfect, that's all we need. So yeah, here is the recap again. So obviously have a search email little, let's call it a button. We're gonna make a filter. So we're only gonna find emails with some search terms inside of it based on the common inquiry. Going to generate a ChatGPT completion. Okay, which is going to create the body of the text and the subject. And then we're going to send an email back to the same person. There we go. Pretty simple. And then you can just leave this on every 15 minutes as well, or just, leave it on maybe once a day. Make sure to save it as well. But I hope you guys enjoyed that. Just a really quick video on how to automate common email inquiries. If you need some more assistance, either comment down below or just send me an email. I'll put it in the description. And then I can help you figure out how to best do this for your organization. But I hope it helped, guys. Thanks for watching.